Hey guys, so both my boys are actually napping right now. That never happens. So I'm taking this opportunity to make a video and kind of update some things, especially something that's been really big and transformational that's happened and occurred with me in the last week or so. So sometimes in order to grow, to expand, to progress, it requires that you come to terms with something or admit something that is really tough for you. In order to do this, you have to let go of your pride, you have to let go of your ego, you have to let your ego die, and you have to quit holding on to something that doesn't serve you any longer. For me, it is finally admitting that I can't run a successful coaching business and be a full-time stay-at-home dad. I absolutely love being a full-time stay-at-home dad. I love spending time with my boys, ages 2 and 3, and having the flexibility to do more things with my daughters, especially when they start school, to be able to attend events, pick them up, see them more. But it just isn't plausible for me to run this business and do this. It's not fair for me to try to balance running a successful coaching business and trying to give my boys the structure and attention that they need on a daily basis that they would get at a good daycare or a good preschool. It's got to be one or the other. So I've had to let go of my ego and the way it's controlled me and my feelings about this and admit this. And it's tough for me because I love being a dad, and there's nothing more important to me than being a dad and being a great dad, spending time with my kids. So one of the reasons I was able to admit this is two things clicked for me. So when I was at the Claim Your Power Live event with Mastin Kipp, he talked about evolution and how us masculine energies just aren't wired for multitasking, which is why being a stay-at-home dad is difficult for a lot of men. Now, I'm sure there's many guys that are good at it, but I can probably pretty safely say that it doesn't come easy. It is difficult. And the only reason that they are successful at it is because they use the fixer mindset that us masculines have, and they've done things to simplify it. With the trend of more dads taking on this role, I think you're going to see a lot more innovation in the way that we take care of our kids. You find that someone's going to make a machine out of like a potato gun and a lawnmower engine that changes diapers for you. Just because guys are fixers and being kind of new to being a stay-at-home dad, somebody's going to come up with that to make it easier. So all these years that women have been doing it, and guys haven't paid much attention to it, now that we're getting to experience it, somebody's going to come up with, someone's going to use that fixer mentality of the masculines to come up with a way to make things simpler and easier for us. But it was something I had to accept and admit, and it clicked for me when he said that. And I was like, wow, that's why it's so difficult. That's why it isn't easy. That's why, there's just a lot of stress around it. I enjoy it. I love it. But I constantly feel like I'm balancing on a ball while trying to cook and, change diapers and do this and that and provide them with structure and provide them with learning opportunities and things like that. It made sense for me to understand why I'm not good at it, because I'm usually good at anything I put my mind to, anything I try. So the second thing was, in the midst of practicing a lot of self-care and really focusing on caring for myself, I've come to admit and accept that taking care of myself has to be a priority. And that when I do so, I can be a better father and husband because I have more energy, more of everything. My cup is fuller to be able to give them quality time, effort, and energy. So, understanding kind of the science behind it and realizing and kind of giving myself a pass, understanding that it's okay to care for myself. It's okay to put myself as a priority. It's okay to do something that I'm passionate about and I have a purpose with. And understanding that by me doing that, it's going to have a tremendous impact on my family, and it's not just a selfish thing. So it's made it much easier for me to be able to accept this and admit this to myself. So, best part of this is that I still get to have a flexible schedule. I still get to make my own schedule. I still get to attend anything I want. I get to do whatever I want and run a successful coaching business. And I'm going to make a whole lot of money doing it. And with a thriving coaching business, it will give not just myself, but my family the means and resources to live how we want to, with the greatest experiences, growth, and contributions possible. So, that's what I've admitted, that's what I've come to terms with, and it's been truly transformational for me to be able to admit it, and now to put some things in place so that I can look for a good quality daycare for my kids, and something that I feel comfortable and happy with, and that will allow me to continue to grow this transformational coaching business and give myself and my family the best life possible. So my greatest desire for you is for you to live a life on purpose and do the things that are required for you to really be honest with yourself, let go of your ego, to let your ego die, and to live a life that's in integrity and in alignment with what your purpose is and what you love. Sometimes that requires you doing something that's very difficult, like I have in this situation, and admitting that you're not good at something, or that something's not in the best interest of yourself or your family, and then taking action to fix and correct that. So that's what's going on right now. Hope you guys have a great day. See you later.